I guess so. I don't know. It took a long time just to figure out how to. I haven't used StreamYard ever since it got redone, or they redid it, or whatever. So it's kind of new to me with all the changes. But I guess it's still kind of the same old whatever thing. I don't know. So probably thought, man, this guy's not gonna fucking go live, dude. He's just saying it. He's already out doing something else, probably. And he went, screw it, I'm splitting. I'll see you later. But if not, then it's cool. I don't know how to like pin the link, but there it is. And my cat is driving me nuts, bro. Seriously driving me nuts. Arr. She haven't used it in so long. I don't even know how to like make the so I can see the comments and shit. Oh, there we go. Oh, what's up, Trev Dog? After party from the Saturday Nut Live show. The pretty much almost every Saturday I spend a little bit of time being a part of or whatever. One of my friends in Northern California and some other people in America and other countries. So what's been going on, Trev? How's your ride doing? How's shit across the fucking mountain? Heading down to San Diego in like a couple months. I'm going to Soda Bar, I think is what it's called, on November 1st, I think. Like finally get out of town or some shit. But yeah, Saturdays are usually like we do like all different kinds of shit. Sometimes we don't do all of it. Sometimes we just do some things. Just depends. It kind of just goes on however the flow goes. Sometimes we play like Battleship lately, or like other fun games. And there's usually like a comedy kind of like script, or like just like a general trivia kind of questions, or like watch some videos and usually some music, like music or music videos from the guy's channel, the music that he makes. And I don't know, maybe we do other things too. I forget. But it's just, I don't know, a bunch of old people fucking being old people. Oh, really? By September? No way. For sure. That's pretty cool. Um, damn. Maybe you can. I don't know where. What are you planning on? Where are you planning on going or streaming? Or are you just gonna stay like local? Should come out here to the monument and shit, dude. Do a monument fucking run. But I don't know. It's pretty damn hot right now for that. Of course, it might be content though because fuck the heat and then people getting cabin fever up in a well, whatever. I don't know. Also, I noticed that anything's got to be more content than the current RV stream. That's like non-tent max. I think it's kind of killing like the whole genre altogether. Maybe, maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. But it's like it's dealing the death blow. Like, oh man, nobody wants to watch this shit ever again. I mean, it's like, sorry, Chicken Andy, but Can only ride 15 minutes so long, I guess. I don't know. I think it's all about the people. You get the right people, it doesn't really matter. You can probably even bring it back from the dead. Who knows? It's kind of funny though. I don't know what you think about shit or what you even watch, dude, but it is totally. It's way everything. It doesn't matter what it is, dude. Like it could be a paperclip and it's like on the verge of being like 25 bucks a clip at this point. That would be cool. Doing some like whitewater rafting or kayaking or some shit maybe. Some death defying stuff. Just don't do no bungee jumping, dude. Fuck that shit. That's like stupid. I don't think that's like cool shit. But that's just me. I do some scary shit, but not that kind of shit. Now if it has to deal with like making a truck airborne for most of the trip, like 202 back road to Big Bear, dude, all day, every day, day in and day out. Right? One time I was hauling ass up that road on the back road to Big Bear from Pie Town, and I was probably doing like 75 miles an hour. I had my friends with me. I put a sword there maybe. And dude, I had all my lights on. I had a Ford Ranger at the time. It was a 2001 four-wheel drive, extra cab, all black. And I put in the highway patrol flashing headlight flashers on there to wigwag back and forth really quick. And then I had the corner markers also like did whatever patterns I wanted them to. And I came hauling ass around this one corner. We were sliding and shit. And another truck, like pretty close to the same truck as mine, but just like regular stock, came flying like in the opposite direction. And our mirrors just barely like tapped each other. It was insane. And we were drinking that shit at the time, dude. I was with some people that I hung out with, like from work, like big time. Oh, really? Well, that's because he's a letdown, dude. He's an idiot, dude. Why don't you You recruit some new people or something, something fresh that's not all already like ruin their imitation or tarnish their whatever the fuck it is, online persona or character. New people would be good. I like Chicken Andy though. I guess he's pretty cool. I guess I was thinking for a second there about what's his South's name. I can't even remember it right now, and I don't really want to. Fat kid that lives over in like Temecula area or whatever it is. It's always like soused out all the time with a lispy voice. They were talking about earlier. Shit, what's his name? Oh, it doesn't matter. Oh, you haven't been on 202, really? Okay, it's like yes, it does take you through Holcomb Valley. Yeah, I loved mine too. Mine was bitchin', bro. It had like all kinds of cool shit in it. A bitchin' ass system. I love that truck, but I rolled it out on the King of the Hammers lake, the dry lake bed out there because it was well, I had the Ford Exploder tires on there, But the ones that were exploding, the same exact tire with the recall fucking all the numbers and everything, but because it wasn't a Explorer, they wouldn't like, I don't know, they wouldn't do the recall thing. They wouldn't like honor it and shit for me. So, but they did give me like a prorate on the tires or some shit. I think I can't remember. But they would only give me Bridgestone Duelers, which I hate those tires. They're like the worst tires ever. They wander the road. They don't. They're just shitty. They get bubbles in them. They're terrible for off road. They don't handle well. I don't know about the gas mileage. Really, I can't say on that part, but I think they're pretty shitty fucking tires with my experience. I don't know who that is. I don't know. I know I don't watch Aldi or know anything about. Dude, how hot is it over there on your side of the mountain? It's been fucking boiling hot, dude, here the last couple of days. Of course, I got the swamp cooler's fucking not been working, and I'm almost finished working on it right now. But then the show came on, so I usually do that every Saturday night. And then my cat is driving me motherfucking nuts, bro. I was gonna get the bitch fixed on Tuesday or Wednesday of last week, but it didn't happen. So I don't know if you can hear her though, but she's driving me nuts. So yeah, Jam was gonna come and jump on, and I don't know. We were gonna shoot the shit about whatever we were talking about. I can't even remember what it was. Probably like pneumatics kind of shit or something. We had like 3 or 4 different things we were talking about, kind of all in the same time. But he probably thought, "Oh man, this guy's taking forever." Electrical fires suck because the smell, dude, is like that's the hardest part of them, is trying to get that smell out. I will say that those plasma fucking air scrubber sanitizer things, like for commercial use, work pretty damn bitchin' though. I mean, like really damn bitchin'. Pneumatics, it's like paper currency and like coin collecting, like error notes and silver coins and coins that are worth like money, double dies, shit like that, like fancy notes, star notes, um, the coin collecting world basically. Yeah, like check this one out. I got a the coolest one I've found so far out of all my years and shit of collecting is I don't know how to do this though because it's fucking strange. Oh wait, maybe I do. Anyways, my coolest one is this one right here. It's a $20 bill, fancy. Oh, it's like reversed camera. Shit. So it's reversed. But anyways, StreamYard can't fucking focus shit either, does it? But it's all fives. All eight serial numbers are all fives, so it's called a solid, fancy solid. That's my coolest one, I guess. Dude, are you? I've been looking for the 1982 and the 1983 pennies for like years. I got so many freaking pennies, but the thing about pennies right now is that they're worth more than a penny now. And from what the people at the Douglas Mansion in Jerome, Arizona told me, which are actually government employees because they're park rangers, I asked them, I said, "Hey, what's the deal, dude? This is destroying government fucking property or whatever, putting these pennies in this penny crushing machine, with those penny things, souvenir things. I was always like into that and get those every time I saw them wherever I went that had them. And he said, we don't consider it a penny as being like actual legal tender or currency, so that has any value or anything. So it's like okay. I was like, really? All right then. And I think he proceeded to go on and tell me that it's okay to like whatever put stamps or something like. Because I think maybe I asked him about where's George. I said, well, what the fuck about where's George and shit? People put that stamp on there and to follow the wherever the bill goes after they pass it to the next person, which was kind of a cool thing when it started out for a while, but nobody really did it. And I've seen all kinds of stuff. People go into bars and they write all kinds of shit and put markers on money, and I take and put my stamp, my logo, my business logo, fucking on bills all the time, like upside down, like every time, just about. And because the guy said, like, it's unless you're doing it like to disgrace it or like in haste or something like that, it's not like destroying it or whatever. So I was like, all right, cool. And then I think I checked out a little bit more about it, and it was pretty much along the lines of that. But yeah, I like collecting fucking everything, dude. But pennies, yeah, are the way to go right now. They're like some of them are insane. Right. Yep. Exactly. I got some solid fucking copper bars that are pretty bitchin'. Came out of the dumpster at the telephone company way back in the 80s or 90s or something. My dad worked for GTE, and then it turned into Verizon at one point. So yeah, but I'm not gonna scrap that shit out or nothing like that. If I do any scrapping, I'm probably gonna melt shit down and melt them into like little ignots or whatever, and then sell them on. Kitty, shut up! On like eBay or something like that, because they go for like 20 bucks for an ounce, which is way better than what the scrapyard pays. I don't know if you can hear her. Sometimes she goes fucking nonstop, really loud for like I don't know. I gotta get her fixed, dude. It's killing me. Wow. I should have got her fixed a long time ago, really, but so yeah, that's what I was doing. Was planning on talking to JM, but maybe he's out walking the dogs or some shit. But yeah, RV, dude, that would be cool. I'd be down to come and kick it for maybe a couple days if you were like somewhere close. Cook up some fucking shit, something real good. Be cool if I still had a freezer full of shark steaks like I always did back in the day. That would be awesome. For hitting what with? Oh yeah, for real. I know, dude. Some stuff is like real, like they make different kinds of leads for like jewelry making, so you don't fuck up the jewelry. I have some of that kind of crap too, and like diamond powder for polishing. Different grits of that shit. Do a line of that shit, you'd probably be dead in like less than 5 minutes, maybe. I don't know, maybe not. So, all right, that's cool. support your RV. What you should do is you should go on like what do you call it, sticker mule, and get some like QR stickers or something like that with your like little RV. Make like a little cartoon logo or some shit, like a theme for the RV, so we can hand them out to people or some shit. Yep, that's what she said. To make it hard. Yeah, I got some really cool stuff, man. Like some strange stuff too. Actually, I got too much stuff. I found a quail egg today though, bro. Like out there in the piles of rocks and shit that I have. I haven't brought home any for a long ass motherfucking time, but at one point in there, time I was like probably 3 or 4 days out of the week I was bringing home a full truckload in that Toyota Tacoma with a short bed. I wonder how hot it still is. Yeah, I brought that motherfucker inside though, because it would just be a hard boiled egg by tomorrow. If it isn't already, I don't know. It's so hot today, but hopefully not. I put it in a little. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And then you just pass out like stickers or keychains or both or whatever. Get a couple hats for the you run across, some really hot hotties with some nice bodies and shit or whatever. Don't give them the ugly ones. Actually, don't give them nothing. Maybe a sticker. I don't know. Maybe not. But yeah, get some motherfucking honeys to help promote shit. Just get like one or two good ones on there. Dude, you'll get so many people watching that shit, especially if there's like adventure, like going to Idlewild or dude going to Deep Creek. Dude, that would be badass. Do a Deep Creek stream. Of course, you probably can't because oh wait, we got Starlink now. You might be able to do a Deep Creek stream all the way down there in the ditch. That'd be fucking rad, dude. All right, man. Oh yeah, for real? Right on. Well, have fucking fun, bro. I should probably just, if it wasn't so hot, I'd do some shrooms or something right about now. And who knows, I might. I just gotta go finish putting the swamp cooler back together. I put a big old pump in it so it can pump out a bunch of fucking water instead of just like whatever the normal pumps have. That suck big time. They're like a ripoff because they don't even last, dude. So see you later, Trev. Have fun. I hope your old lady doesn't give you too much fucking resistance. Goes along with the program. It's just so much easier that way. It's like, ladies, you just gotta trust, have fucking faith. I'm not saying like George Michael and say shit to my face, but I mean, probably more than that. I don't know. So probably gonna go do that next, and then I don't even know. Right after I fucking smoke this bowl of something cool, I got some whatever this is, JD. I got some Granddaddy Purple, whatever the heck that stuff is. Something called PR. It looks pretty nice and green. And it's probably about time to like, if anything, in a few days. So I gotta put some saffron on top of it because saffron is fucking awesome, man. Shit is the shit. Like tastes so good. Doesn't matter what you're smoking, it tastes fucking pretty badass. And it's like really healthy for you. It's high in antioxidants. It's got properties that help people that have like limp dicks or some shit. Might help Fred Durst, probably, possibly, with his limp dick stick. Just kidding, Fred. You know I hate you, fucking loser. Fred Durst. What a name, dude. I think I'd probably neck myself if my name was Fred Durst. That's just me. Apparently, I already got a pretty full bowl in there. Don't put saffron in my rice though, because I like my white rice like I like everything else fucking white. You're a racist. No, I'm not, but definitely winning the fucking race right now. Check this out. I can actually still take a bong rip. So yeah, let's go warm up the machine. Fucking, I don't know what happened to jam, but it's probably. Oh, you know what? I should have given you the fucking the link to my sticker mule. Refer a friend fucking deal kind of thing. If you don't have it, you might already have it though. And they got good deals, and you don't have to like really buy whatever from them. Just wait, and eventually, like whatever it is that you want will go on like a really cool, really good sale, and you just buy it then. Like I took a picture of my mom that my uncle took of her, like a modeling picture when they were like, really young, around 20 years old or something like that. And then I did my like Andy Warhol fucking effects to it. And then I wound up taking it and using it and printing it out on a t-shirt for like, I don't know, it was like $10 or something. Delivered, like out the door. I think it was 10 or 15, maybe 20. It wasn't more than 20 though. But damn, kitty. For real? I mean, it's not like the best quality, I'm saying, but for the price and shit, it came out pretty good. So I'd probably trust in their keychains and their um, whatever else. Refrigerator magnets, probably not because there's not like magnetic fridges anymore. But all right, cool. What's up, Jam? I did. You know what? You've been here for a while, huh? Or did you just get here? I did post the thing on or start the thing, the link, but I don't know if it's fucking stayed up or since now StreamYard is like different from the last time I used it. If you can even hear me, I don't know. I've been having a problem with my iPhone lately, not wanting to like work quite right with the sound. I don't know. It could be that it's also having problems being that it's like freaking basically full. But that's the shirt that I have made. All right, cool. So it did vision, and now I just gotta figure out how that works. Oh, cool. Top to bottom. Right on. All right. Right on. It's been a long time. How are you doing, man?
Hey man, I'm okay. I'm just winding down. I was looking for your live stream and I didn't see it and I didn't see it and then I got sidetracked and I just came back and now I see
Right
you've been
on.
on for like half an hour. Wow.
Yeah, it took me a long time to get it figured out because I haven't used StreamYard since they like changed it, you know?
Yeah, they keep changing it.
Yeah, it's been, man, a long time, so I don't know. I had to take some time to figure out how to make it even work, do it again, make it work.
It looks good though. I like the green highlighted over the Angels and the JM there.
Oh, you know what? It kept my settings, I guess, because that's the way I had it set up originally.
It's sharp. I like it.
Right on. Yeah, cool. Yeah, I like that color. That's like one of my favorite colors.
Me too. Like the Kawasaki Racing Green, which that pretty much is.
Yeah, yeah, like glow in the dark neon
Yeah.
Kawasaki green. And I like it when you take that color and mix it with like hot pink. I think those two colors go like hand in hand.
Yeah, very. Yeah, it reminds me of the beach. You know.
Right on. Kind of reminds me of the Riddler, but
Oh, the Joker.
or the Joker. The
Yeah,
Joker's cool. I think the Joker's more like purple and green than purple and pink.
yeah. The
And the
question mark.
Riddler's, yeah, the question mark's black though, huh? The green suit with the black question mark or something like that.
Yeah, I think you're
Did
right.
Did you ever watch the original one with Adam West and shit?
The original Batman.
Yeah,
I think so. Yeah, I think I saw
yeah,
the original and the second one, and that's it.
yeah. Right on. Cool.
I haven't. Like, I don't watch a lot of movies.
Yeah, me neither. I mean, I've seen a lot, but I've gone so many years throughout my life without watching no TV. I think we already had this conversation like once or twice before, though. Pretty sure.
It could be.
Because I remember that you. I mean, I remember that you're a lot like me and don't really watch TV or nothing. Maybe that's why we know so much more than everybody else about things.
It could be. Yeah, a lot of my time in front of the gadgets is actually YouTube. Probably for the last 10 years, that's primary screen time.
Yeah, same here. And before that, it wasn't really screen time for me. It was more like outdoor nature time most
Yeah.
of the time, camping kind of thing, off-roading, dirt biking, shit like that, shooting guns, stuff like that. You know,
Yeah,
rock
actually
hunting.
living. Like, to me, when you're in front of the screen there, that's break time. That's when you're just chilling or winding down. Or
Right?
I don't really
Something
consider
to.
that to be productive for the most part.
Yeah, usually it's not. Like I don't know anybody who's gotten anywhere by playing World of Warcraft for you know 2,562 hours and have a level 200 mount
Yeah,
fucking
it
character.
sucks your energy, and actually, in a lot of cases, it can suck your money too. A lot of those
Yeah, it
guys
does.
are paying for the upgrades and everything.
Yeah, like shit's gotten outrageous like lately too with the pricing gouges that they've been doing with inflation on like just memory alone,
Yeah,
whatever. I used to be I used to build computers all the time, like laptops and towers and gaming computers ever since like it was like before dial-up,
right on.
But man, this last 10 years I've just been like you, same thing, YouTube in it. This kitty's driving me crazy, like batshit crazy, like going nuts.
So did I miss? Like, I know I missed at least the first half of Peanuts show. Was there anything on there that you think was really cool that I should go back and look again,
Mm,
or anything that really
Well,
stood?
you could check it out. It was kind of interesting, a little bit different tonight than usual. He had a special guest, and she was like, it was cool. She was a school teacher, or is a
Mhm.
school teacher, not was. She's still, but she was pretty cool. She was pretty smart, and she was kind of talking about some reality about the school system, and then the question and part at the end of the segment was pretty good though, because everybody in the chat had some good questions and stuff.
Yeah, that's. I came in. I think.
I don't know.
So she was on the panel for about half an hour. I caught the
Yeah.
last half hour with her there.
Okay.
That's
Cool.
what
So yeah.
Chillin.
So you got the questions part probably.
Yeah, yeah,
I think. Yeah. My aunt's a teacher too. She's in Salt Lake City. She's a teacher for special needs kids too, but more like retarded kids and stuff, not like criminal kind of kids or like that kind of. Of course, she
yeah,
does do something with them too. She does work with them as well.
yeah. She was saying so. Like it gave me a different definition or understanding of the term special needs because
Yeah.
me special needs meant that they were like underdeveloped or had issues to come up to an average level. But she was saying special needs can also include gifted people in like um, the way I interpreted it, like genius or like the higher operating level people
Idiot
too.
savant.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
And she was actually saying that she thinks all teachers should have to go through the courses that the special needs teachers go through so that they all have the same, tools, understanding, and everything else.
Right. Even yeah, just to have the general knowledge, a little bit of training on it can sure change a lot, right?
Yep.
I mean, because most things people really don't truly know about. It's like you just said. Oh, I thought it meant just these people. Apparently, it means more than just that. And there's a lot of different special needs out there, but you'd never know unless somehow you were either told about it or came across something that was talking about it or whatever. It's not like something you just go research out of nowhere. Let's go look up this today. Um, the menstrual cycle of a freaking of a 90-year-old lady. We're still trying to have kids, so I wanted to see if maybe today's the day. So I figured I'd check into that, and maybe while I was there, learn how to read some cards, so I can do some card readings. What do you think about that? Like people on the internet right now doing all these like tarot card shit, and they don't even know anything about them at all.
Well, the
It,
the tarot cards are entertainment purposes only.
yeah,
It's like a casino, you know. Like if
yeah.
you go in there thinking that you're going to come out ahead, you probably need to go back to um, math, basic
Those are the best
math.
customers. Man, if I was a casino, yeah, I target them solely. Those are the best customers right there,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
They'll dump
It's
they'll
it's
dump their whole
prey,
bank account
it's
in.
it's preying on people's weaknesses. Sure, I think there could be some people that are truly gifted and see things more than others do. And in fact, I'm sure that there are. But you got to realize the tarot card readers and whatnot are their objective is monetizing it. If now,
Yeah,
if they were doing it for free as a public service, to help people improve themselves and help, maybe solve crimes, serious crimes and whatnot, then I'd give it a little more merit.
free witchcraft. Here, come get your free witchcraft.
Yeah, but if it's someone that's they're like, oh, okay, it's $1 a minute or $50 to get started, and
Right, the Dionne Warwick Psychic Friends Network kind of a payment. You can set your credit card up, and we'll know right when you're calling. We can start billing you right away.
yeah,
Tell you what today's fortune is. She got in big trouble for that, I think. Right?
was that? Are you talking about JoJo's Psychic Alliance?
Yeah, like Dionne Warwick, and psychic friends and all that.
Uh, yeah,
Those are,
that's for entertainment. It's for
yeah.
entertainment. Same as a magic show.
I feel sorry for those poor suckers that dump all that money into it though. And not only that, believe like the shit that they're being told.
Hmm.
But sometimes they're getting told what's right, right? And
You
is that part
know,
of it?
yeah, I think that if they also have a degree in psychology, which I think a lot of them do, they could actually, provide beneficial therapy or whatever for the people. But, you know, I don't think that tarot card reading or fortune telling is something that, is licensable and insurable and thereby having any sort of real legitimacy.
Right. Exactly. Just fortune telling
Right?
thing.
Like if they say, okay, your fortune is going to decrease in the next 3 months and then it's going to increase, or your love life is going to do this, or you know, forward thinking statements indicate that you can see into the future. A lot of them they'll actually talk about the past or the present first to get to hook the people, right?
Yeah.
So they'll be like, "Oh, I feel that I feel that you're struggling with a family issue at this time, right?"
Well, how would you know
Or
that? I mean, I already just told you all about my whole family problems.
I feel that finances are not as easy as they used to be
Man,
currently.
Joker, how did you know that? You
Okay,
just have to.
send me $50 and I'll
Okay,
continue
what's
with
your
the
cash
reading.
app? I'll cash app you right now. I mean, you just hit the nail on the head two
Yeah.
times in a row, man. Well, no, no way.
Support my Cash App.
Yeah, I mean, it sucks because it's like it's the world we live in, and there's so many people that are wasting so much money on that, while other people are like starving and can't get like diapers for their kids and shit, or food for their kids, poison, or like
So I
gas
do have
money.
to say, just so you know, Angels, it
Uh,
is really difficult to hear you.
oh,
I
is it?
feel
Oh, I'm sorry.
I feel like your microphone is muffled. Like I
You
don't
know
know.
what? Every time I have a Bluetooth thing hooked up to my iPhone, it
Yeah.
does that. I'll just have to unhook it then. I'm surprised there've been like 3 or 4 other people still hanging out this whole time while I haven't been able not to hear me that well.
It's not like an underwater sound. It's like muffled. So like I don't know if you have your camera covered and it's covering your microphone or if there's something, but it sounds like your microphone's kind of blocked.
Like I'm snuffing it out. Hello? Okay, let's check this out. Most of the time, I've been using my other phone. Like, I can't even go on the screens for peanuts anymore. So,
Are you live streaming from your phone?
yeah, that's all I got. I haven't had it. Oh,
Okay. That's probably why. That's probably why.
but it seems to be like if it's on the iPhone, I know I have like problems like lately. But
Yeah. And like I know you're a computer guy now too, right?
yeah, yeah, I could have all that shit actually set up,
Well,
but
you can go back on the playback too and check it out and you'll like do I sound clear?
yeah, you sound really clear to me.
Oh, now you're perfect. Now you're perfect.
Perfect.
Whatever you
Okay,
just
yeah, I just changed
whatever
it over to the iPhone microphone instead of the Bluetooth microphone.
Yeah. So now you're
It's
crystal clear and I think you need to remember to do that when
right
you're
on.
on
Thanks
your
for.
live streams because on Peanuts too, like I've always found it difficult. But I didn't want to say anything, because
Yeah.
the
No,
momentum.
he's mentioned it a bunch of times, and I've tried to fix it. And actually, for a little while there, I thought I had it fixed for a little bit.
No, now you're perfect. And so on your live stream here, we're at the 44-minute and 44-second. So remember, go back after
Okay, cool.
four
I will.
four four four, and you'll see the difference. And now you're like crystal clear, man. That's nice.
Right on. Well, thanks, man, because that's probably, yeah. That's what I've been doing is I've been doing live streams without changing that over. So, because I like to have the headphones on to hear,
Yeah,
and then also not to be broadcasting it out to the rest of the neighborhood or
yeah,
whatever too. You know.
yeah. And as soon as you switch that, it can switch the other your microphone. Well, it probably will switch the microphone at the same time.
Yeah, a long time ago, at first, that's when I first started using StreamYard, it would switch both of them. You couldn't do just one, so they made that to where you can separately do each one now.
Well, for sure, man. If I see you on the live stream and I hear that it's like muffled like it was before, I will remind you.
Right on. Yeah, you could just put like
Switch microphone. I'll just put
you
switch
could put
microphone.
like 4444 in the chat, and I'll know exactly what you're saying.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, right? Because you said it's at 4444
Yep.
is when it happened. So yeah, that's the number right
Even
there.
yeah, it was like even you may want to go back 30 seconds sooner to really hear the difference. But yeah,
Okay.
if you go to
Uh,
44, 44.
Yeah, that would be the perfect like code to know like right away. Just like we were, isn't that crazy? Because we were just talking about that earlier tonight, right?
Yeah. So at
About
44, 44, it's totally clear, crystal clear. But if you rewind like a minute or two before that,
yeah, it's all
you'll you'll
muffled.
hear, yeah,
Yeah, so we just created another link linkage of language evolving, right?
yeah.
Another code talk message.
4 plus 4 plus 4 plus 4 is the same as 4 to the exponent 4. No,
Oh yeah,
4
I'm not
times 4.
like calculus. I don't know that kind of that
Okay.
good amount.
That's okay. It's 4, 8, 12, 16. So if you add all the 4s, it's 16. If you multiply them, it's 4 times 4 is 16 times 4 is 64. What's 64 times 4? 256. Okay, I don't see any more code in it. It's just the four fours. That's so cool,
Language pulls out.
though. Now I can't hear you again.
Oh, for real?
Yeah,
Okay. Well, I guess it's not there. Or it's not working that well.
that's better
Sometimes
now. It's better.
oh, okay. You know what? That's because I walked away from the phone.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm
yeah.
used to not.
That's. It sounded like you were just further away from the microphone.
I did. I walked away from the microphone. Well, that's cool. Now I'm glad to know that part. Hey,
Yeah.
dummy, you just left everybody behind right there.
Mhm.
That's cool. Because I've heard people, on their live streams do that a lot. Like right now, I'm walking through the swamp cooler's probably loud as fucking hell right now, right? Or I don't know if you can hear a fan blowing, but I know Snooks always says something as soon as I like put the mic on, and if there's a fan in the background, she can like hear it like immediately,
Yeah.
like there's a chopper or something landing or something. Is there a chopper landing in your fucking yard or on the top of your house? No, I'm just walking past the room with the fan in it. But what's
Oh,
weird is like a few times, um, the last I don't know month or month and a half on Peanut streams, like I wouldn't be able to hear certain people like all of a sudden, and I don't know if it was just me or what the hell it was, but it kept happening and same thing. And then I would hear like Snooks really loud and just her. And I could hear her like get up and like go out the back door and then come back or something, you know?
that is weird. I know, especially when there's a lot of people on panel, a lot of people will just mute up. I do that frequently, especially if you know you've got a fan going or If I hear an
Yeah,
ambulance or a fire truck going by, I'll, if I can mute up.
yeah, that's what I've been doing too. Like, you know, be like smoking a bowl and coughing into. I can't stand that when people do that. Cough a bowl or something, keep coughing into the microphone
Yeah,
on a live stream. It's like, dude, mute yourself or something if you're gonna be taking hits.
yeah,
Or if the garbage truck comes and picks up the garbage while you're on live stream. These
yeah.
people.
Hey, I'll be back in 30 seconds.
All right, cool. I'll start the timer right now. Actually, I don't have a timer, but I do have a timer, even though it's not like an actual timer. And I'm in the thing right here. I got to change that back. Yeah. So it is a timer. If you want to count whatever beats per minute it's set to, I guess. Oh yeah. Okay, I think that's like 30 seconds, maybe. I don't know. I'm just kidding. Anyways, that's the metronome I bought from my neighbor that I had in Arizona, or one of my neighbors, or whatever. Yeah, we had a dog like that, man, when I was a kid. A cocker spaniel or cockapoo.
Sorry about that,
Cockapoo.
man. I was probably
No, that's
almost
cool.
a minute, eh?
No, no, no worries at all. I was just
Oh, you got
putting the timer
Stinky
on.
Ann. Stinky Ann is backstage. Hi, Stinky Ann.
Yeah,
Do you know who that is?
yeah, I think I do know who that is. Pretty sure. Man, hear my kitty cat? I don't know if you can hear it all or not, but she's going like nuts, bro.
Purring?
No, she's like in heat.
Well, okay. I
She's
don't hear
going
her,
crazy. Well,
but
that's good. Cool.
like
That's good to know.
I don't like wearing headphones, so I don't have the volume cranked right up because I don't want to wake up my neighbors either. I just do not like
Right.
wearing headphones.
Yeah, I don't really care for them either. I mean, I like earbuds over headphones actually, but those fuck up your ears too.
Uh, I feel like it's kind of like wearing a mask. It's like one step closer to artificial intelligence or whatever. I prefer to just
Yeah, kinda.
like I
Yeah.
still like the old. They call them boom box now, but like I like the old style ghetto blasters. You
Oh
know.
yeah, totally. I do too. I got one right here. It's an old, like, not really really old ghetto blaster, but it's a Sony boombox.
Yeah, and the old, you've got your hi-fi stereo with the receiver, 200-watt receiver, and you got your two or four speakers that have a tweed or a mid-range and a sub in them.
Right.
And
The
nobody
old
has
like
it anymore. It's like everyone's
I
going with
know,
these little fucking sound bars and shit. I'm like, what the hell is that?
right? I know they
Like,
threw all
oh
their shit
no.
away at the dump and took them to the pawn shops and stuff,
And they're
bro. All
like,
the good stuff. Pioneer,
no, no,
Yamaha.
bro. I paid like $1,500 for that sound bar. And I'm like, all it is a bunch of little freaking tiny little speakers. Like, how could you pay that much for that? You didn't get anything.
Yeah, but I don't know. Those there's some speakers now that are like crazy, bro. Like some of these new speakers. Oh, dude, I don't know.
JBL. I know JBL's got some high quality.
Yeah, I got a JBL, an 18-inch JBL subwoofer
There you go. That'll
that
kill.
I got powered by it's a 2 channel by 2,400 watt amp, so it's like almost 5,000 watts, I believe,
Yeah, you need a
that I
diesel.
run through it.
You need a diesel generator to run it.
No, I use a power conditioner though. I run it through a power conditioner so the sine wave always stays like at a pretty equal level. It
Nice.
doesn't spike too hard. And then I run that through a Behringer equalizer,
Yeah.
and then I have it go into is it a Sennheiser? Sennheiser bass
Synth-
drum mic?
synthesizer.
No, Sennheiser is the name of the
Oh, okay.
brand. It's called
Okay.
Sennheiser. bass drum mic at Evolution. I don't know, some kind of number. But I got the bass drum mic, and then I got a 7-piece Brett's drum set and with a 22-inch bass drum,
Nice.
and I got the iron cover of double pedals on it for doing like double pedal bass.
Yeah.
But I hook it up with a all mic'd up, and then I tune like I don't even know how I do it, but I tune in the freaking the EQ like just right,
Hmm.
and I can make the an 808 like bass drop, like a real 808 bass drop with my acoustic drum set
Do you got
manually.
any? You should do some video of that. Post that.
Yeah,
Upload it.
because nobody's ever done it before. I've looked like all over the place
Do
and searched everywhere, and nobody's even come close to even having like the thought of like trying to even do that, let alone even say anything about thinking about it. But
Let
yeah,
alone
it's pretty
doing it.
cool.
Yeah. Execute.
Yeah, when I first did it, man, everything in my whole house dude, that was on shelves
They
came
all
like
fall off.
flying off like an earthquake, just like the Landers quake that we had here in '92 and all this shit. Like
Yeah.
everybody's houses, they lost all their stuff on their shelves, all their glass was broken.
All the
It
birds
was
started flying south at like 3 weeks early.
right, yeah, it was like that too. Everybody's horses got spooked, all the animals got crazy, like and all weirded out, like
Hmm.
a few minutes before it started,
The
and the
dogs
sky
won't
turned like
let that. Yeah.
yeah, they got all fucking freaked out, cats, and
Pump
then
some
the
AC.
sky turned like
Yeah.
purple, dude, and then it just went like kaboom. But that was the aftershock, though. The main shock that hit us when the landers quake, we were all asleep. It was in the middle of the night when that caught us, and it was fucking pretty big. There was a big fissure, and it like cracked the road, and they had to shut down Old Woman Springs Road because you couldn't drive on it.
Ripped it wide open.
Yeah, it ripped it wide open and then moved it over like a few feet.
Is that lightning or earthquake?
That was the big one earthquake that we had in 1992
Okay.
in Landers, California, like right next to 29 Palms. Like not too far from San Diego.
Yeah.
Right above Palm Springs, next to the Joshua Tree National Monument. Our bowling alley, like half the bowling alley fell down, but it's cool.
Oh yeah, you can always rebuild. The key is that people don't die from that shit, but you know it's going to keep happening, right?
I think one kid died, and that's because like one of the old TVs back at that time, they were all huge, and the TV wasn't strapped down to the dresser, and it fell on him and killed him. But
Yeah.
that was like the only death that there was from the
I'm
whole thing.
thinking even like scaffolding or there's cranes working on buildings. Like shit can happen.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It can. It's dude, and it depends on the type of earthquake. Plus, another thing is like we're right. I live about 1 mile, almost exactly to the dot, dude, from the San Andreas fault line.
Whoa.
So we're
You
pretty
don't
close.
feel
And
it.
then there's also two other fault lines that run in a triangle along with that in the little valley area that I'm in. So
So when you go outside and you're barefoot with your feet in the ground, you should be able to be really picking up that energy coming from the ground.
oh, dude, totally. I pick it up through the just through the concrete slab on the floor in the house with the tile or the stone tiles that I installed over it. I can feel all the vibrations and the Gwen Tower like frequency waves and all that shit. But I'm highly sensitive with all that stuff, anyways.
Yeah.
Like whatever, Technotronic maybe. I got the power. No, I
Yeah.
don't know.
What do they call that? The capacitor.
Yeah, capacitors are pretty bitchin'. I got a few of them. I don't have never had one on my stereo, but I should have. Next time I get a stereo system going on in my vehicle, I will. Capacitors are pretty cool. They actually are way better than batteries, I think, for the most part.
Yeah, like and I'm not that knowledgeable about it, but having a good combination of battery and
Yeah,
capacitor.
yeah. If you can get them to combine right, if you know the electronics to where
So you
you
have
know.
a capacitor between whatever your device is and the battery. And then there's another capacitor on the other end of the battery in case the battery experiences, anything.
Right. Yeah. So they
Or you can
don't
go
fault
battery
out.
capacity, capacitor battery.
Yeah, because capacitors, I mean, they quickly charge, right? And then they hold their charge for a long time or something. They're like kind of like a fast, more rapid acting kind of deal or something.
They disperse the energy very quickly, is
Yeah.
my understanding.
I knew it was like a little bit different or
Yeah.
whatever. Something like along those lines. Here's the name of the, oh, that's right. The camera thing is reversed, huh? Shit. I'll have to figure that out. But that's the name of the mic. It's called Sennheiser.
Okay. No, it's showing up
Bass tube.
properly on this side.
Oh, does it? Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
it's not
Right
showing
on.
up backwards. Sennheiser
Right on. All right, cool. Yeah. So you
evolution.
can read that like the right way then. Right on. Cool.
That is,
I
man.
got, I took this part off, ran up to my house and took this part off, and then, can I see it? I had this guy that came into the bar that was playing down at that Coachella Fest shit. He signed it for me. Apparently, he was like some really, really famous freaking like techno kind of player guy. Paul, what's his name? Kuikenberg or something like that.
Not sure.
I was just at the bar drinking on my birthday and shit. So they came in and they were like, "Yeah, we're all this band or whatever famous fucking people just got done playing in front of on a stage in front of all these people. You don't know who we are? We're like worldwide and shit, man." I'm like, nope. I know tons of music, bro. Like all kinds of music you wouldn't even know that anybody would know. But I never heard of you. Don't know you. Sorry. Didn't mean to take it like a hit on his ego or nothing, but probably didn't care. But he was a pretty cool guy. He signed it for me, and I was like, all right, cool. I'll check it out. Told me he was gonna send me some CDs and shit, but never did. So
Yeah.
when they came in, they asked us, "Hey, man, do you know? Can you guys like hook us up? You know, do you know anywhere where we get some stuff?" And at that time, it was before it was recreational use in California. So, but I've had my recreation, or I mean my medical, ever since like it very first started. I was like one of the first people in California when they first started making legal for medical.
Good.
You know, so it was pretty cool.
Yep. Better
And
sooner
I
than
went
later.
down, yeah, went down, hooked up his fucking crew and shit with some stuff. Got them some buds and shit, and they were happy as hell. They probably went out to the monument and got all stoned as hell too. And that was back when it was like before they ruined it. You know, it's not the same now as it used to be. It's like all ruined. It used to be really good, dude.
All the genetics are modified now.
Yeah, it sucks. I
Hmm.
haven't I haven't gotten sticky weed since I don't know how long it's been actually, to be honest. It's been a while though. And that was my whole
The
thing about weed. It's got to pass the
the
stick test.
Yeah, I think the heirloom genetics are still out there. It's just so much more difficult because I think the growers that were staying true to that
Yeah,
took on so much pressure and took on so much losses.
exactly.
From it just being commercialized, monetized, and screwed over by.
Exactly. That's I concur 100% with all of that. I
Same as
think that
everything
guy.
in agriculture too. Like you know, you
Yeah,
you buy anything at the grocery store now, it's all genetically modified.
yeah, yeah. It sucks.
It's
We
freaking
live in a.
scary.
Yeah, it is. You know what though? It's like for me though, I've always kind of felt it and known it.
Hmm. It's been a long time coming. They've been pushing
Yeah,
so hard for this for so long, and unfortunately, I think most like the masses, the general population, just doesn't get it. They're completely distracted
yeah. That
with like
they're distracted.
Pokemon and shit like that.
They're
Like,
also like they're also kind of like dumbed down and I think like kind of sedated a little bit too to add to the pile, right?
yep, absolutely. and soft and weak. You know, like
That
when
too,
you become
yeah.
soft and weak physically and mentally, it's pretty easy to manipulate.
Yeah, it is. That came along pretty quick too. I mean, shit.
Yep.
I didn't think the world could turn from like being as tough as it was to being like zero to pussy in like no time flat, half a millisecond. It's like, dude, we went from having like, I don't know,
Yeah,
Rambo and
it's one of
all kinds
those
of shit
things
like
where
that
it
to,
happens slowly and slowly and slowly, and then all at once.
yeah,
You know, like a wave that builds and builds and builds, and then finally it just crests and
right?
completely freaking alters its image.
Or changes it completely altogether, like fucking flips it upside down and shit.
Yeah. Yeah. Best thing
Yeah,
we
that's
can do
terrible.
though, the best thing that we can do though is be a good example, be strong, do the
Right?
best that we can because we can still be an example. And it is really the next generations that matter. I'm not
Yeah,
I'm not in a position where I would feel comfortable bringing children into this world. Like
yeah, and that's why I said that or asked that question because I just don't think it's like something that's like, I mean, how could you do that? That's just so cruel, you know?
the like the only way that I would feel comfortable with it, and I hate to bring it up because it's not a political statement, so I won't even mention names, but like if I was a billionaire and I knew I had the resources um, to make positive change and to
Right?
create like a bubble environment and I could raise my kids in that bubble environment, then I would consider it. But like without that, there's no freaking way I would count on public healthcare or
Yeah,
public
no
education.
biodome, no babies.
Like I wouldn't trust anything that's government run any more than I trust the road conditions. Right? Take a look at the
Right?
roads outside. Are they well maintained? If so, then yeah,
Dude, with the
there's
tax
opportunity.
dollars that everybody pays to their countries,
Mm-hmm.
there should not be one pothole in the smallest freaking worthless, most worthless town in America or Canada or wherever with all
Yep,
the tax dollars that they get every fucking day.
I agree. And you know what?
Dude.
A lot of the pavement that they use for that is oil based, right?
Yeah, it's right,
We've got the oil, and it doesn't have to be refined. We've got like it's just oil and recycled oil, right? Mixed in.
right?
So like technically, it shouldn't be a huge deal. But what I see, certainly here in Canada, I won't talk about the states at all, especially negatively, because I love my American friends. I love the states, but I know a lot of things are similar in Canada and the states. But here, it's
Yeah.
like they build the roads so freaking crappy, and
Job security and, you know, got to put up some kind of story to make for the cost that they charge for all that crap that's being overpaid for.
yeah, there's no reason for it. Like everything could be the healthcare, um, food supply, security, water quality, even air quality. Like right now, we're struggling over here. You guys probably aren't getting it too bad in California right now,
Yeah, but when
but
we got
you've
the
been there
fires, we get it bad.
before. You've been there before. You know what it's like when that shit goes off,
Yep.
and it tends to go off every year. And I just don't see them being proactive on anything.
No, they haven't been. I mean, back when I was a kid, they used to cut fire lines, you know, consistently. So there would be fire breaks all the time, everywhere. Didn't matter
Yep.
where it was.
Yep.
There was a forest. That's what they did. Now they haven't done that for. It's been forever, man. So I was, check this out. I was Mandela affected at least guaranteed by since 2006, bro. Because
How so?
I had went to go get my oak firewood cutting permit for the Prescott National Forest when I moved there, and back in '06, after I got my diesel truck, and I got into it with the lady at the. I don't know. I was pretty froggy and brave at the time. Had a lot of confidence to me and shit. But I had gotten into it with the lady at the ranger station there over Smokey Bear. I'm like, no, it's Smokey the Bear. You don't know what you're talking about, lady. It's Smokey the Bear. I'm
Mhm.
like, I know. She's like, well, I work for the Forest Service, and we would know our own mascot, and it's Smokey Bear. And I wasn't having it. But luckily, I was cool and didn't get all like too irate or nothing. But she gave me a bunch of free stuff, I guess, to probably calm me down, maybe a bunch of Smokey Bear stuff, and I was just
Yeah.
like, hmm. And I never really thought of it, dude, until actually just like recently. Like, oh man, dude, I had that whole ordeal happen at the forest with the fucking forest lady, man, over Smokey Bear, and it's still like a big thing, you know.
Hmm.
People still get up in arms over it sometimes. Like, no, it's
Just
Smokey
on
the Bear.
just on what you call it.
What is it?
Like they get all upset just over whether you call it Smokey Bear or
Yeah,
Smokey the Bear.
right. What the fuck does it matter? Mhm. It doesn't really matter. Actually, it's not something that's like gonna be like leaning towards like saving the world and all of mankind's eternity or whatever. Just because,
Well, you know what, man? Most of the
huh?
time when there's a mascot for something, that is a sign of mind control. Look at
Yeah.
Ronald
Well.
McDonald with
Yeah.
McDonald's, and you look at the King with Burger King,
Yeah.
right? You look at Mickey Mouse with Walt Disney. All these mind control companies have a mascot.
Oh yeah. Yeah. And it's like, I mean, who doesn't love a mascot? You know?
Reminds me of have you ever seen like you've looked into mind control and MK Ultra and all that sort of thing?
Yeah. A
Yeah.
lot, quite
So
a bit actually.
and you'll even see it in music videos, and they've got a little dancer. It's like a ballerina,
Mm-hmm.
and there's a mirror behind it, and the ballerina twirls.
Mm-hmm.
I see it in oh, you know the really good. I really like this song too, but it's in that, and I'd love to share it, but you'll get a copyright thing.
Oh, okay.
It's the how does it go?
What's it called?
We don't need no dollar bills to have fun tonight. We love cheap thrills. Cheap thrills.
Oh yeah, I think I know that song. I Who's it by?
I'll look it up.
I know it sounds really familiar. Would I'd have to hear the actual song though.
Oh, and that's not even it. That's not the one. Okay, so cheap thrills is Sia, SIA.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And that's a different one, which also has mind control in it. The one that I was actually thinking of was We Don't Need No. Um, We just
No,
want to make the world dance. Forget about the price. So this one is price tag. It ain't about the money, money, money. We just, um,
price tag.
yeah.
I'll have to get my other
It's
phone and
not
look that
about
up.
the money, money, money.
It's not about the money. What's it
We
about?
just want to make the world dance. Forget about the
Oh, okay.
price
Make the
tag.
world dance. I want to make the world
Not about
dance.
the bling, but bling, bling. It's not about the ching, ching, ching. We just want to make the world dance. Forget about the price tag. So if you look up that song is price tag.
Okay.
Very
I'll
hot
actually
buzz. Hey,
I'll go
Barry.
look that up like right now because it sounds pretty
It's
interesting.
a very that video. And so that song is extraordinarily catchy. Like if you listen to it and you listen to the whole thing, it will
Okay.
actually echo in your mind for a while. And if you watch the video, the
All
official
right, thanks.
video, you'll see with the
Yeah.
ballerina in it.
Okay.
Hey, Barry Hot, we're just hanging out here.
Oh,
It's
what's up, Berry Hot? Oh shit.
JM. I'm hanging out here with Angels.
Yeah. Berry Hot's
Happy weekend.
Berry Hot's rad. What is going on? And you know what? I don't know if I can do that from StreamYard. Can I? Oh shit.
I can share it if you want, but you'll get a copyright thing for sure.
Oh, okay. No, I won't click on it. No, I was saying like, um, yeah, Berry Hot's the one.
Just to watch it later.
She's got some jam, Berry Hot jam. She's got some bitchin' parrots, bro. They're like awesome,
All right.
humongous like parrots that like are fully trained and everything.
That's cool. I'm not experienced with birds. My animals that I'm most experienced with are horses, dogs, and cats. But I do appreciate all wildlife.
Okay.
You know, I do a little bit of bird watching, so I know a little bit
Yep,
about
JM does.
birds.
He does. What do you do? Do you babysit or do walking or caretaking?
For a living, I do. It's mainly dog walking. So I provide pet services, mainly for dogs because I have a slight allergy to cats. But
Yeah.
yeah, dog walking, and then that leads into dog sitting. And dog sitting is
Oh wow.
and get like I'm kind of getting into dog rescue indirectly as well,
Oh
and
yeah.
obviously dog training, but I'm not licensed for any of it. I just I'm self-employed and I do what I do.
Right on. Yeah, it gets expensive, man. Like just, I mean,
Yeah,
just feeding them, like. But I know how it is, though. I rescued some kitties, so I got some rescues. And then I just found that quail egg earlier, so maybe if it hatches, I get lucky and that baby hatches, and I'll have a new little friend. That'll be another member of the family, maybe.
yeah, that would be cool. I wonder if you can show that again. Um,
Oh,
Barry
yeah, I
Hat
will.
might like that. I'm gonna put a couple little pictures up here too, just so
Oh,
anyone
yeah,
else can
yeah,
check
go
this.
ahead. Yeah, I know you won't like porn bomb me or nothing, so.
No,
Yeah, I've known you for like a good while now, I believe. Can't remember how long it's been, or I'm sure it's been at least a year.
I think it's yeah, probably about a year. I
Could
think
be
I
like
met
maybe
you.
two, possibly.
I
Maybe.
think I met you over at Indies.
Oh, yeah. So it's been probably been, yeah, at least a year for sure. Definitely. Yeah. I need to, yeah.
Barry Hot retired in 2015. Had commercial properties and sold two of them.
Oh, cool.
Nice. I you
Awesome, dude.
know, and so many people make money in real estate. I'm one of the few people that rolled the dice pretty heavy in real estate when I was young because I figured I could take the risk, and I burned so freaking like I really burned on it. Um, I'm a little gun shy on real estate now, but yeah, having commercial properties, if you've got good tenants and you know the law and you've got a good network, that's beautiful. I was lacking in one or two of the key ingredients for success there, but
Yeah, it's expensive, man. Like having to hire like property management shit, like that kind of stuff. But it's like you can only do so much too. So,
yeah, I did it right
when
though. Like I bought cheap. I bought cheap, and I knew that it was going to require some work and some cash. The problem is, it turned out to be about 3 to 5 times
what
the
you thought it
cash
would,
work that I thought it would be.
yeah, that's what happens a lot.
Yeah. and then you bring in investors, and then one of the investors thinks that they got screwed over and decides to sue you, and it's like, oh my god, why did I ever do this?
Yeah, it can be brutal, man, and just
Mm.
stupid too, you know?
Yeah, but I wasn't diversified enough. That's another issue, right? Like diversification, um, and knowledge. I was young. That was one of my um, greatest
Yeah,
learning lessons. You know, education's expensive.
yeah, I know. I've learned some lessons too, man. Seriously,
Yes,
I
Barry
wish I
Hot.
hadn't.
The black and white dog is a Landseer Newfoundland. You got it. 10-4. I'll put it on him right there for you.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Is the other one a sheepdog by any chance?
So Barry Hot's got it right. This is the Newfoundland Landseer, of which I've got over 100 videos of him on my channel. The previous, here, I'll switch it back.
Yeah, switch it back there, mate.
Yeah, the one on the white there is a Samoyed or Samoyed.
That looks pretty fluffy, dude. Like
Oh yeah, part of
nice.
the Spitz. That's a purebred, and then the one on the left is not a purebred. It's a mixed breed, and we don't know exactly uh, what her breed is because she was rescued. Clients, yeah, all the I've actually not had my own dogs. It's like 20, 30 years ago. So all the dogs on my channel are either friends, family, or customers' dogs.
Oh man, that's cool. Yeah, man, I love dogs, man. I miss mine
Yeah, me too.
big time. All right, that's my little quail egg if it'll come in.
Oh, there
Can
you
you?
go. Do you feel? I feel like there should be some straw or
Yeah,
a
I was gonna put something
blanket.
in there.
Yeah, you've at least got the paper towel and everything, but
Yeah, I was gonna put some toilet paper in there maybe because it's soft or something.
yeah,
No, can use my business shirt that I made, my logo on it. Yep. Yeah, I was gonna put something in there for or her, whatever it is. Maybe it looks better if I hold it up. I just don't want to drop it or nothing, dude. But I think this lighting's better.
yeah, be safe with it for sure. Oh, there's some more.
I can't like make it focus because it's on StreamYard. I guess maybe it just doesn't like have any options, or maybe I just don't know what I'm doing. But
What's the
anyway,
problem? It looks good on this end.
does it? Oh, okay. All right, cool.
The only thing you could do to improve it would be to click on the little box that makes you go full screen, so it would diminish,
Oh yeah,
right? Or
yeah.
put you full screen or 3/4 screen or whatever, and then we could
I'll
see
probably
yours
fuck that
better.
up.
Yeah, and I could
I know
show.
what you're saying. I haven't messed around with that yet. I mean, I did it when I StreamYard like a while back ago, but now it's different. I'll probably fuck it up.
Barry Hot says, "Did you know that almost every quail egg at the grocery store is fertile, and you can actually incubate them and hatch them?"
Yeah, that's well, I believe that because I watched a YouTube video of a guy that did it, and that's pretty cool.
Is that what inspired you?
Um, kind of, yeah, somewhat, but also that it's about 144 degrees out there Fahrenheit on the ground during the day,
Yeah, it's
and this
too.
would have just been a boiled egg for sure. It would have baked into nothing
So
by
you
tomorrow.
basically rescued it.
Yeah,
So it's
yep.
going to be your pet. Are you going to have it as a pet, or are you farming them, or
No, I'll probably if it wants to be a pet, I don't know if it, but because they usually stay with their families and stuff when they, but I don't know. If it wants to hang around, it can hang around, or if not, it can go wherever. It's got a whole desert to choose from.
so? Like, have you raised quail before?
I've never have.
So you got to look into that shit, man. Have you really looked into it? Like, what are
No,
you gonna know?
I just watched that guy's video of him doing it that one time. It was really cool, and I was like, wow, this is bitching, man. But I've only found a quail egg. This is the second time in my life ever finding one. So, but I've rescued all kinds of shit, bro. I just rescued a snake, like, but right before Peanuts show, it was a rosy boa. I was like thinking there for a second that I might have crushed his poor little neck or some shit because he was underneath my swamp cooler.
Okay, so this says raising quail from eggs requires a 17 to 18-day incubation period, followed by 3 to 4 weeks in a heated brooder. Once fully feathered, they transition to a coop or cage. You'll need a reliable incubator, a heater brooder with game bird starter feed, and predator proof outdoor housing.
Well, I'll have to figure out something on a $0 budget, but I guarantee you I could probably wind up pulling it off.
That'll be so cool, man. That'll be cool. It sounds to me like the number one thing is keep it really warm.
Keep them warm enough, yeah. Well, that's not a problem like at all.
Do the YouTube thing, man. Like do like or Google it. Like, how do I raise my quail egg? Right? Ask AI or like someone that's done it before would be even better. Like someone that an actual person.
I don't think I know anybody that has, but you know what though?
Me
They
neither.
have a chicken lady down here, down at the other end of town,
Yeah,
and
talk
she
to
sells
her.
chickens and all that stuff.
Talk to her. Tell her, look, I got a quail egg, and I think it's going to be my best new friend. Help me the frick out.
It's
Hey,
so funny.
300 Geo.
Have you ever seen that channel called Brew Stew? Like drinking a brew and then stew, like eating a stew. It's called Brew
Sounds
Stew
pretty
on
good. Sounds pretty
you,
good.
YouTube. It's
No,
this it's this
no.
guy that tells these stories on YouTube about like when he was a kid and shit, right? And it's got like these little cartoon guys drawn out and shit. But it's the funniest fucking cartoon ever, bro. Because they like the way they talk and the way they draw the cartoon to like look and the voice that they use for the guy or the characters are just like stellar, dude. But there's this one episode you got to check out. It's called Emergency Vet, and it's about taking their dog to you know, the vet for an emergency.
Okay.
You'll laugh your ass off, dude. I mean, I'm pretty sure you will. You might not, but
I'll check it out. 300 Geo. I don't know, man. Like, is 300 Geo coming up on the panel or not?
oh, I don't know.
Like, I don't know. 300.
I
How
don't.
would we know you?
Yeah. How do I know you? I mean, I don't.
So, like, I used to watch Dr. Paul, POL, veterinary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. So that's the closest thing that I've really looked into and really engaged on that subject.
Yeah, man. When I was a kid, I was pretty lucky, I guess, somewhat you could say, when it comes to like having help with like animal stuff. Because I used to clean like I don't know 40 corrals of horses like
Yeah.
every day.
That's heavy duty, man. When you're a large animal veterinarian.
Yeah, that's what she was. She was actually her first main thing was she was the number one like horse trainer in America for like for girls like professional horse riding
Okay.
and like shows and events. And then she was also like the top like horse veterinarian and breeder as well. Like everybody that's anybody that's nobody like knows this lady.
Yeah. And then some.
Yeah, yeah.
And the
So
dog.
like right, and she was dude. This woman was just insane, bro. She can get jump in a big old dually fucking truck with a like a 18 horse trailer on it and just like flip it, back it right up, and in no time on the first try every time. She was like crazy insane, big old strong woman. But she was really good people too.
I never saw her. Who is it?
Her name back then, her name was Hope Pepper. She was a like a top equestrian lady. She did horse breeding and all that stuff too. So that's where I learned how to make all that like horseshoe, like welded horseshoe, like kind of decor, I guess you call it. Like hat racks, coat ringers, hangers. I couldn't say that fucking word. Because I also make like tack racks and shit too. But you can use them for either or. It doesn't really matter.
Huh. Yeah, no, I never heard of her.
I think she lives in Anza now, and I know she remarried, so she's got a different last name, which is the good thing because that guy was he was creepy and abusive. I didn't like him, and he's such a weird psycho dude. He winded up marrying my sister's first husband or first ex-husband's sisters or gay sisters that was like my sister's what stepsister or what do you call that, sister-in-law, I mean. Yeah, so he marries this fucking chick Tara that was really weird to begin with, that was like I was related to for a while, and she was like the butch kind of gay, you know. She didn't have like long hair or beautiful, she was like the dude one, you
She's
know,
the tomboy.
the Tom one. Yeah, and then she married this fucking weird dude. Actually, I think he's actually from Canada. His name
Probably.
was Evan Pepper. But
Hey,
yeah,
do you
uh,
weld? Barry Hot wants to know.
yeah.
Are you a welder?
Oh yeah, sorry for not looking at the chat. I'm bad at that, huh? Yeah, no, I do welding. My main thing is I'm basically I do everything, but mainly a general contractor. I build like houses, commercial or residential buildings, and I also do welding though, and like ornamental welding, and then like lowrider kind of four by kind of welding kind of stuff. And then my main like trade is I'm a like a custom stonemason. I build like bitchin' fireplaces and like do floors and mansions and shit out of diamond pattern and like travertine stone or marble or whatever. And I do showers, full showers, bathrooms, remodels, fireplaces, kitchens, backsplashes, wainscots. I can even do the ceiling. And then it's all like the way I do my work. Everything's like hand selected, so you don't get any like ugly or unwanted like patterns or something that's like not a pattern that doesn't look good. I like hand select each piece when I'm installing. So every time I move or do a job of like travertine, I move probably anywhere from 3 to 5 pallets on average, at least 5 times a piece, because I'm moving them around and sorting them out so many times and then loading them and unloading them. And they're about a ton a piece. So I get paid to work out when I do stone. Never have to go to the gym. It's kind of cool. But I like working with stone. It's fucking bitching. And that's what I know the best. That and then plumbing I know pretty damn well, 'cause that's my other equal highly skilled trade. And then I've done a bunch of other things too, like I was hot air balloonist when I was a kid. I was like the crew chief guy. Started out the crew and then became the crew chief, which was a pretty fun job, dude. It was really cool. The guy that I worked for, not so much.
I just shared
But
one of your videos there. It's
oh, cool.
in the basement there. If you want to hit it, I'll play that, and they can see some of your work.
Oh, really? Oh, do I have? I might have something on there, huh? What do I got to do?
You should see two JMs, right? So there's JM one with me with
Oh,
the,
in the like the back chat then,
and then there
private
should
chat.
be another one. Click on that one. It
Where
should
is it?
appear, it should appear like there's another person there. It will say JM and it's a share screen
Oh,
down at the bottom of
okay.
StreamYard.
Where the little people are? Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. All right, I got it. And then I hit add to stage.
Yep.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, there it is. So this is one of Angel's videos.
Oh, it is cool. Right on, thanks. Yeah, I can't look my stuff up because it's yeah, and I did. I don't know if I got it in the video, but I welded the curtain rod or yeah, the shower curtain rod up out of some metal, square tubing metal, and then I bolted that on before I put the stone over it, so there's no bolts or screws or nothing. And then because it's a small bathroom, I took and took some of the cutouts or whatever, like made a couple of shadow boxes so you can have like some shelves in there. Put some stone in there, and then I finished it all out with like rope to trim it out with. I don't know. It's kind of cool.
Yeah, that's right on.
It was just an old cast iron tub before that, like one of those old cold ass tubs, with the white like subway dowel tile on there.
Yeah. I
It's
just
all
dropped the link to that video. If anyone wants to refer back to it, they can check that
cool.
out. And that'll also link you up to Angel's channel or anyone else that you share that out to.
Right on.
Yes, indeed.
Perfect, dude. That's cool. Thanks. I can't like look anything up because I'm using my phone to do the stream.
Yeah, I
I
hear
haven't
you.
had I haven't had internet for I don't know how long, but I get by like without having it, which is kind of cool, especially with the 802.15.6 wireless body area network and the beamforming on your router telling the government where you're located at in your house like at all times.
Hey, man, do you got a pencil and paper there?
Um, no, but I probably can get one.
Or even like just make a mental note. So from now on, anytime you go on anyone's live stream, like
Yeah.
I just want you to have like a little note that like a post-it note or something, and it just ask, "Is my audio okay?" Because you got to
Oh,
remember
okay.
to switch that microphone.
Right. Right.
4444.
I'm probably gonna do the 4444 every time before I even start,
Okay. Just so long.
but I could forget.
I made a mental note to remind you.
Right on. Thanks for reminding me to remind you to remind me.
Yeah,
No, I don't know.
I appreciate that.
I appreciate that too. I like that. That's one of the things I love about Peanut. I appreciate that the most.
Mhm.
It's just kind of fun. Like how the stupid things that are the I don't know the fun things.
So there's another one like that too, which is when you see somebody, they're coming over to your place, or you just see them random, and it's like, oh, hey, how's it going? And they're like, good, how are you? And then your
Hmm?
response is, good, and you? And they're like, excellent, how about you? And
Oh
yourself?
yeah,
Good.
I've
And
I've had that
yourself?
happen a few times.
Yeah, not too bad. And you?
I'm doing great. How was your day? Oh, mine was fine. How was yours?
Good, and
I was
you?
okay.
I'm glad to hear that. How about you?
Pretty good. I can't complain, but I'm sure you're
Hey,
doing probably the same about right.
it's like a reciprocal conversation.
Yeah, it just never stops. It's like, what the hell, dude? What are they even conversating about anything? Yeah, I do that with a couple people. There's some people that I've seen and gotten to be acquaintances with through multiple different, completely different community channels, like way different from the next to the last, and made some pretty good relationships throughout the channels and the years and stuff on YouTube.
Yeah,
And we
that's
all
cool. Some
get
like
our
some of the communities and some of the people on YouTube are really, really good people. And
yeah.
fantastic communities, and then others are toxic, and then there's also some that are kind of in between.
Yeah,
And like, I don't know, I pray for discernment, like
yeah, yeah. Because man, some of
it's
the
tough.
stalkers and trolls can be fucking brutal, bro. Like insane, be brutal and like vicious too.
Yeah, well, and then like you can take it personally, or you can say, well, like, who knows? It's probably just an AI bot anyway.
Right. Sometimes that's turns out to that's what the case is.
Yeah, so like, you just got to beware. It's
Yeah,
kind of like, to me, it's kind of like walking into a casino. You're probably going to lose, but you may
yeah,
have a really good time and meet some good people along the way.
and hopefully not get shot at. Right.
And yeah, and hopefully get a hand pay. Like
Yeah, yeah. Control is the most toxic like person that you'll ever run across. Or she's pretty wow toxic, pretty bad.
who's that?
It's like it's one of the communities that like kind of like we're in. That's they're people that like do like IRL streaming, like in real life streaming,
Yeah.
and the chat's pretty much where it's at. The chat like makes everything happen. Everything revolves around the chat, not really the whoever the live streamer is.
Okay. So yeah,
But there's
chat
certain
takes
live
over.
streamers. Yep, chat's God when it comes to the IP2 and IRL network stuff. That's like where it's at. Chat always
Um,
wins.
okay.
Whole different, completely different like mindset than like like what Peanuts show is or channel is or I don't know. It's just a completely different thing. It's not even like the real world kind of crap. It's something even more different than that. It's kind of weird. I don't know how to properly explain it if there even is one to it. But it's got characters like Andy Dick and shit in it, the comedian, and his periled life. Um, and then other characters that are real people, and some are good people and some aren't good people, and some they like to like make their life a living hell and cause a lot of problems for,
Hmm.
but they like envy these people and they want to be them so bad. And that's all that their content is about. And they're making all kinds of content off these other people's making actual
Gotcha.
non-tent.
Action channels or whatever. Hey man, are you still on for another 5 minutes? I
Yeah, I'll
gotta
be on
take
for
a 5 minute break.
yeah, I'll be on for another 5 minutes for sure, probably.
I'll be
I don't
back.
even know what time it is, but yeah,
I'll be back in 5 minutes.
that's cool. I'll start the timer now. No, I'm kidding. I don't have a timer. What? Gonna time me? For real? I ain't never going back. Oh shit! I just dropped something. Nine or something. But it'll work for a timer if you know how to count the fucking beats to it. I could change the BPMs to. Actually, I could do that on this thing too, right? Duh. But this one's better because it's a real click. Only it's just too goddamn annoying. He used the Juggalo community to what? Do what? Oh, he used to be in the Juggalo community. Hmm. I, I guess that probably doesn't surprise me. Yeah, man, the chat is so fun. I mean, I don't know how many people that started out hating me in chat just because of whatever that preconception or the whatever it is they thought in their head based on, guilty by association kind of standards or fucking mindset values or whatever it is. It's like, okay, I'm not the person that you're trying to judge me for or whatever, but cool, whatever. And they kept on, keeping on and on for so long, dude. And finally one day they're like, oh, well, you know what? Yeah, you're actually fucking pretty cool and pretty damn smart and like really chill. So I've turned throughout some long ass fucking time. Some of them took quite a while, but man, most of my haters I got turned into like likers or whatever. And I know some of them are still haters though, but whatever. Since 2019, that's pretty long. I've only known a couple YouTubers since like around that time. I think it was 2018 or something like that when I first started watching Nick, and I was just watching him. I didn't ever like go on any of his panels or anything like that. I just chatted in the chat, like barely chatted in the chat, and that was like it. I didn't do anything else. And then somehow through all that shit, it led me to be right here, wherever this is. I don't know, being the managing mod for a viral YouTuber that sparks a lot of controversy that either hate to love or love to hate, but can't stop fucking being glued to. That everybody else can't stop like being in envy of and like having to copy. I couldn't believe, dude, today. Oh, that was just like I I should have just expected that to be coming anyways, dude. Totally same ass fucking shit that always is. Was whose was that on? That was on Kate's today. That's what it was. Oh, thank you. That's so cool. See, some people do see it, but I never know because nobody ever tells me. Oh man, I've had so many problems on the YouTube here. Yeah, shit. The first people that I broke into being into their community, they were just nothing but a fraud and shit. One of the biggest locale communities that there was, and the little honeypot shit that I was becoming friends with, I knew it right at the beginning. I'm like, dude, you know what? This chick's a gang stalker. I know it. I already know it. I could feel it. Like God's telling me she's a gang stalker. But man, I've been isolated ever since fucking 2015, pretty much. After my piece of shit psycho whore of whores, dark tetrad ex kicked me out of my house and moved her boyfriend in when she had her affair on me and stole all my stuff. Bitch that I moved into my house out when I lived in Arizona when she was going through her divorce and had like absolutely nothing but her fucking car. Um, so yeah, that was with for 5 solid years, like every day, day in and day out. She even came on my jobs with me and stuff out there in Sedona and in fucking all over Arizona. And then I out here when I moved out here, and then she moved out here after me. But yeah, that was fucking insane. So yeah, that took like fucking a lot of damage points and cost a lot. So I was isolated and shit. No, I'm not. Back in Southern California, like close to Coachella, Palm Springs, Joshua Tree, National Monument, 29 Palms Marine Corps Base, the Mecca Park and Department, Recreation Department. Fuck 29 Palms. Should turn on the fucking cooler in here, but it might be too loud. I don't know.
I'm back. That actually sounded like lyrics from a couple different songs.
It wait, what?
The 29 Palms.
Oh, it
And
is. It is lyrics from the thank you
yeah,
at the end of the Sublime's 40 Ounces to Freedom album, I believe. Because what happened was they came out to play. They wanted to play like free music for the veteran, or I mean the not the veterans, but the veterans too, yeah. But for the military guys up here at the base and shit out at the park, they kicked them. Fucking, they didn't just like tell them no, they're not allowed on base. Because they do this out here. They have concerts and shit with like famous bands and stuff every once in a while to get the everybody in a good mood over there on the base and shit,
Mhm.
all the soldiers and stuff. And they didn't just like tell them no and reject them. They kicked them out of fucking 29 Palms altogether and told them to get the hell out. And they couldn't even play at the fucking park. And the park is called the Mecca Recreational Park because it's in the county. It borders on the county of, or whatever it is, from San Bernardino, where I'm at, and Riverside is the next county over on the other side of the San Andreas fault line. And then Mecca is the big long desert from here that goes to Arizona. It's called Mecca, which is kind of a trip too because like Mecca, and in the Bible where it is, and it's like all its whole story and what it's about. But out here, next to the biggest, military complex, fucking training facility base on the planet known to civilians, is the Mecca Park and Recreation Department. Fuck 29 Palms.
So now, like, are you catching that, or did I like go way off track? Because Robert Plant, who was the lead singer of Led Zeppelin,
Right?
had a song, 29 Poems.
Yep. He came out here and did the whole album called 29 Palms, and he played with who was it he played with? Um, Besides Alison Krauss, he played with another female singer out here. But this is where they all come, bro. They all come out here. It's the Hotel California,
That's really
like
cool, man.
the literal Hotel California. It's a curse that on the land here that the Indians put on like everybody, even if you're another Indian, right? So, because I'm local, I was born in Palm Springs, so I'm a local native, and I'm also Native American, tribal Cherokee with my cards and stuff to prove it from the government.
Yeah.
So I'm a tribal registered citizen of the Cherokee Nation. So I'm like a double Indian or double Native, I guess. But if you're born within this like certain boundary lines in this area around here, that goes Joshua Tree National Monument down to Palm Springs kind of area, and then kind of over to Big Bear, and then out to Giant Rock and over. Everybody that was born here, always, no matter what, winds up for one reason or another having to come back eventually for one reason or another. And
Wow.
it's always been like that. And dude, that's the real meaning of that song. And there's a place that's like down at the other end of town, like where I used to live, and
Hmm.
it's a big stone fucking building that the mobster, what's his fucking name? I always draw a blank when I'm trying to tell this story. For some reason, his ghost is like trying to block it. No, I'm just kidding. But there's a big old stone fucking cabin, or like a bitchin' like whorehouse kind of like place, dude. It was a Al Capone's hideout, and it like has like that Hotel California like look to it.
Yeah, yeah.
And there was a lot of like things that happened here, slaughtering of Indians and shit. So that's why they cursed the land with that curse. And that's like the real Hotel California. But like you'll never hear that by anybody. Well, maybe I'm just crazy, but that's like the folklore of one of the many things of the mysteries of this area.
Yeah, there's some bad karma, in some
Yeah,
places.
yeah. There's major bad. You can feel the evil and shit around here. Where they had the film, the original Hills Have Eyes, Wes Craven movie,
Yeah.
where Graham Parsons was when he was
I
making
wouldn't
music
I
with
wouldn't want
Emmylou
to be
Harris.
around areas like that though. Like unless
Yeah,
like it was my duty to or something, but like
right,
I wouldn't go out of my way to like invest in real estate in an area like
right. I know.
let it be
But you
sacred.
never know though.
Let it be sacred, right? Why
Yeah,
should we be stomping all over it?
Yeah, I might be sitting pretty good though here if the San Andreas fucking does crack off and shear off the whole, coast of California from
Yeah,
the whatever Gulf of Cortez or Sierra Cortez or whatever it is, the
are you on
peninsula.
you're on high ground?
Well, the thing about it is I'm on the high side of it,
Hmm.
above Palm Springs, which is like below sea level.
Yeah.
So I'm on the high side, but the thing about it is if that much land is going to go into the water, into the ocean,
Hmm.
from the peninsula of Gulf of California all the way up through the Salton Sea and then all the way up to San Francisco, and all that shears off and goes out into the ocean and sinks, and Babylon gets like, taken out. Dude,
Then your
it's
real
gonna be
estate price is going to go way up.
yeah, I'm gonna have beachfront property, but the problem about it is it's probably gonna be a good 1,000 years before the water subsides to where you can even be standing on land because it'll be underwater for quite some time. I would imagine, personally, thinking about it logically, the way I think,
I'm
because
considering moving to Alaska,
it's
personally.
like putting getting a glass that's full of fucking water to the top and then putting ice cubes in on top of it. You know, there's it's got to go
Yeah,
somewhere.
gotcha.
So, and it'll probably take a while for that to equal out, I would imagine. So, yeah, after 1,000 years, I'm still alive and didn't get drowned. Maybe I'll have beachfront property. I don't know. Who's to say? It's possible. Anything's possible.
Yeah, I love the idea of beachfront property. It has its issues, but
Yeah.
I love the idea of having a nice cottage, maybe 500 feet back, right?
Yeah.
And then you can have an open area that you've got to have your riding lawnmower to clear out, and it would be nice for having people over and stuff. But then it goes out to the docks, right?
Oh, yeah, dude.
You got a little
Yep.
water ski boat and a couple jet skis, a couple canoes.
That'd be ideal. Don't leave your canoe in the water if you live in the ocean. I'll tell you that.
No,
If
like
you build,
I live near Toronto, so like
oh, cool.
where I think of is going up north to the most famous area that Americans would know is Muskoka,
Oh, yeah.
the north end of Lake Huron and Georgian Bay, all up in there.
Yeah. Oh man, we can go to the lake with some hair on. Want to come?
Lake Huron, yeah.
I always thought that was a weird name for a lake.
Well, it's not heron like a blue heron; it's Huron.
Yeah,
Like
I know.
the like
I'm just fucking around with some ebonics, being stupid.
that's cool.
I always think that it sounds like that though when somebody says it, and I know a lot of people don't say it correctly. Right?
Well, I've got the Canadian accent too. How's it supposed to be? Heron?
Like here, from what I've heard, everybody that I perceive is like hair on, or yeah, like hair on,
Heron. Okay.
like wax on, wax off. But you got hair on, hair off. I don't know. I don't know.
First learn Daniel-san.
Is your
First
hair on or
learn
is your hair off?
first learn balance. Herons are beautiful birds.
Yeah, they are. They're pretty cool, huh?
Yep. They look like they might be related possibly to even flamingos, but other like prehistoric birds even.
Yeah, they probably, I would imagine, are. I, I'd have to probably lean towards most birds are probably prehistoric. I think we're the newest, youngest thing on the planet, really.
Are you guys getting any much smoke from wildfires?
Well, I'm in Southern California, so we're not, but we do get, I mean, we get so many wildfires here all the time. I
Yeah,
mean,
so
it's like they're never stop, it
fuck.
seems.
We just got hit really hard here. As you know, I'm
Yeah,
near Toronto. So I
yep.
went to my local Walmart because online it said they had all sorts of these air purifiers. I wanted to get like a HEPA filter, a decent air purifier.
Yeah.
It's like 45 in stock, you know, like right on. Like I'm driving over there. I got a good parking spot. Man, I went right in, found where they are, and the fucking
Hmm.
shelves were completely empty.
Do you think that's something that was like premeditated? I mean,
I don't know, like
hang on, we
so
got all this.
I
You got all
inquired,
these
and
fucking air
and
purifiers and shit. We want to sell them to these people. What are we gonna need to do here?
the
Well,
guy
let's
comes
pick.
out. He's got his scanner gun, and he's like, "You know what? These shelves were full 3 days ago." He goes,
But
"I'm
then we
looking
lit
at
that
the
fire
other
out there, and then all of a sudden, everybody had to come and buy one.
thing." That's right.
We hadn't lit that fire, man. We'd probably still have all them on the shelves unsold.
That's freaking nasty shit, man. Have you seen the satellite images of that?
No, but I have seen him before. My cousin he was a CDF firefighter for the Forest Service,
Mm-hmm.
and I cleaned up, dude, after the Sawtooth fire came through our cabin and burned down our two 63 Impalas and a bunch of other cars and antiques and all kinds of shit. And like had a whole like another like tool shed cabin like barn thing full of tools and all kinds of like antique glass that was like special that was like purple with all these little dots, from this old place in downtown Huntington Beach that was a bar that they were tearing out and throwing in the trash and shit. They got like saved and then burned up and melted with a bunch of Coke. We had tons of Coca-Cola and 7 Up and all of those kind of like freezers and shit, that everybody would like to get deck out or make couches out of and shit.
Yeah,
Yeah, lost a lot. So I was up there on the tractor for like fucking, I don't know, 2 or 3 days straight, just like grading and piling up the trash and shit with an old ass Mossy Ferguson tractor. Bro, at the end of the day, I was more blacker looking than most black people from like Kenya or wherever because of all the ash that was on my body. It was so
yeah.
hot out. I didn't wear a shirt and I was just wearing shorts and I looked like I was a full on like hardcore African Somalian pirate or some shit.
That's a dirty job.
Yeah, the soot was just, oh, it was gross. It was weird too. It was funny because when I looked up, all you could see was my eyes and my teeth, just like in them commercials for watermelon and shit.
Yep.
Should have taken a picture of it.
Okay, man. So I shared a screen here, kind of like I did with your video.
Oh yeah, okay.
You should see it there again. You just click on Add to Stage. I just wanted to show you the scope of what's going on with these wildfires.
Yeah, we got hit pretty bad. Like it was about a year ago or so. But we get them at least every. They don't let more than a year or two go by before having another one.
Do you see the other? Yeah, there it is. Okay, so watch this. So that's the Weather Network. And what I'm going to do is switch it because right now it's on like cloud and rain cover, but I'm going to switch it to
Like the air quality,
fire
the
and
smoke.
smoke. Fire and smoke. Are you ready for this?
Yep.
So you see, this is the Canadian American border here. We've got
Hmm.
Minneapolis, Detroit. I'll zoom it out one here. Okay, let's play it. This is heavy duty.
Yeah, pretty gnarly, huh? Have you heard that Charles Bradley song, "The World's Going Up in Flames"?
The world's on fire, man.
Yep.
Check it out. Okay, so I think it was buffering a little bit. I think it was buffering. I'll try it again.
Yeah,
Let's see.
it did just a little bit.
That's heavy duty, man. And like
Yep,
it was
it's pretty
much
gnarly.
worse on further to the east. Now a lot of it's in the west coast there again.
Yeah, that's a lot of freaking land right there. What I think about the first thing is comes to my mind every time I see like fires like that is like all the wildlife and shit
Oh,
that's like perishing and shit.
like, and so even birds. Like I just
Oh
found
yeah,
out today, like birds don't have lungs. They have what's it called? It's like an airbag,
yeah. That's why they can make those like chirping sounds that they do with it and stuff.
but they don't have lungs that can like filter out toxins and shit like that. So when there's birds in an environment where it's all like all heavy wildfire smoke like that, it instantly goes into their bloodstream, and many of them
Yeah,
will be perishing because of that.
yeah. I would imagine the fires are pretty much raging so hard that they can't even fly out of it, fast enough in some instances, I would think.
I think that a lot of them will get out, but there's going to be a lot that won't.
Yeah,
You
they'll
know,
just be choking on all the soot and shit.
if they're smart, they're going to go upwind, right? And they're going to go
Yeah,
high and go above the smoke and go upwind. Like, what else can you do? That's what I would do. I'd go as high in altitude as possible and go upwind,
yeah, me
right?
too.
So you can really see what the fuck is going on and like find a spot that's okay.
Yeah, I think I would like. I don't think I would even stop and look back. I would just keep flying until I couldn't fly no more. And
But all the ground animals, they don't have that option, you
no,
know.
they don't. They're all fucked. And they're probably all looking at each other, going like, "Damn, man, we're fucked." So that's what
Kind of like we
sucks.
are in human life, right?
Yeah,
Like frogs in a freaking pot of water that's starting to boil.
I guess. I'm not much of a senior frog myself. I'm more of like a lobster tasting probably quality kind of meat.
You like
Or
lobster?
I used to, and then I started eating king crab legs, and that was way better.
Okay.
And then I got burnt out on that shit so much from eating them so much. Like I couldn't even handle the smell of it now.
What about calamari?
I love calamari, but I love calamari from the Elephant Bar because of their stupid sauce. I love that shit, dude. But yeah, that's one of my favorites.
Well, the best calamari that I ever had was when I was in San Diego.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it
Really?
was like so the San Diego Convention Center there, right in downtown San Diego,
Uh-huh.
is kind of in a lowland. And if you go away from that, so that would be like east, you'll go
Uh-huh.
kind of up the mountain. And so where I stayed was in a hotel up on the top of that hill there, about a 5 minute drive away. And there was a little bar restaurant in there, and they had calamari, and it was the best mofo calamari I've ever had. And I like calamari.
Yeah. Yeah, as long as it's done right and good and it's not like rubbery and shit.
Yeah, no, it was, I don't know, man. Like,
Yeah. I
it
want
was
some calamari.
fantastic.
I love that stuff too. So good.
Yeah. I also like lobster. I used to love shrimp, but I'm not
Yeah,
so.
I'm with you there too. I'm not so much on that anymore either.
If I was starving to death, oh yeah.
Yeah, maybe. But ceviche? No, thanks. I'm not a ceviche person. Or whatever that stuff is. Shrimp cocktail? Oh, that's not my style. Artichoke all day long, but no Mexican shrimp salad for me. You like scallops?
Especially if they're bacon wrapped. Yeah.
Oh man, isn't that the best?
I got a video of it actually. Here, give me a second. I'll freaking share it if you're okay with that.
All right. I don't care. You pretty much do
Oh,
whatever.
It's gonna take a minute.
That's okay.
Okay, I'm gonna do it like this. Actually, let's do it like this. I'm not too sure how many people are watching right now, but you never know who's gonna watch after.
Oh yeah, yeah. I'm surprised there's even three people watching. That's amazing. Usually I have like maybe one troll, and maybe every once in a while like Snooks will come in or
Yeah.
Panda Cat. Panda Cat's good. He comes in all the time, but he's addicted like me too. So
That's all right. You just all you got to do is post a couple of videos that take off like crazy, and you'll get like tons of subscribers from it. And then when you go live, you'll start getting more people come in.
yeah,
Okay, so I've shared another screen there.
Mexican cheese.
If you
Every
add
time
that,
somebody says K so, and people say that a lot. You wouldn't think it, but they say queso. People say this a lot, you know. So every time somebody says queso, I say Mexican cheese.
oh, I messed up by saying that. Sorry about that.
Oh, did you give it away? Give it away.
Give it away. Give it away. Give it away. Okay, so I
Mexican
did
cheese.
it again. Sorry, this is my homepage here. If you type in scallops
Okay.
in the search, you can search almost anything on my channel. Type it, put any word in that search icon, and it'll bring up a video.
Okay.
Okay, scallops. There we go. Bacon wrapped scallops.
Yeah, I forgot. I used to do that a long time ago. I forgot about doing that.
Bacon wrapped scallops.
It turned into
And
jalapenos, and I guess I forgot.
I'm not too sure what that is. I don't know. It's green. I don't think it's edible.
Cool. Do you cook
I
yours
might give that to River.
thawed
Let me
out or
grab it.
frozen?
What else do we got here? JM. Let's see. Aha. Dipping sauce. Just what we need. And what else? Yeah, you know what, man? I cheated. Express my gratitude.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just wanted to.
Oh, I
It's
forgot those.
I got them from Red Lobster. It was Red
Oh,
Lobster.
nice. That's cool.
Yeah, but I got a bunch of them because there was people coming over, so I was like, "Oh yeah, we got it." I find that the more we
Right
give,
on.
the more we receive.
Make a YouTube video of it and post it as you're a chef and stuff. And I
I
bet there's
didn't
a
do
lot
it
of
as
people.
if I was a chef. It was about
Oh, okay.
how I was setting up the people that were going to be coming over.
How many people do you think do shit like that though? You know, like for YouTube videos, they just make up, order something and then put it on a skillet and make it look like they were trying to cook it.
They go to Wendy's and get the chili and enter it in the
Right.
chili contest.
Right.
Yeah, there's. Hey man, for every legitimate person, there's got to be at least 3 to 5 scammers. In
Oh
my
man.
opinion, like,
Minimum, dude. Like bare minimum.
yeah,
I'd say
and
double
everyone.
that.
And in addition to that, every legitimate person probably knows 100 scammers. Right?
Yeah, probably. Or at
Yeah.
least been scammed by 100 of them and not want to know them, you know?
How else would you learn? Right?
Yeah, unfortunate way of life, huh? Shouldn't have to be like that. That's kind of shitty.
Yeah.
But I guess whatever. It's a it's a cold world.
Yeah. Anyway, I was just answering your question there with visual. Do I like scallops? Yeah, I freaking love,
Oh
especially
man.
bacon wrapped scallops. Mm.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to do that soon. I haven't done those in forever.
My brother went to Newfoundland, which
Oh,
is
that's
like
cool.
north of Boston, northeast of Boston and Maine.
Hmm.
And while he was out there, um,
Fishing there.
he bought fresh caught scallops, and they were big, like
Yeah.
three
I just
times the size that you'd normally see in a
oh,
restaurant.
that's so rad.
And he had them freaking flown back for us when we barbecued them. And it was, yeah.
Oh, dude, that'd be killer, man.
Hmm.
I love that's like my favorite is cod. Like I just picked some up at the store the other day that's actually fresh, like caught. It was kind of
So
expensive.
I just recently heard that there's a fishing company that is found with using this like sonar technology and other technology, the ancient king crabs, um, way north of Alaska. Have you heard anything about that?
I kind of recall hearing a little bit of something, but I don't really know what it was.
So I saw their last video and it looks legitimate. They're way north of Alaska and they have this technology to find where they are. And these crabs are like, I'm 6 foot tall. If I
Uh-huh.
held my arms out to the sides, uh,
Really?
my fingertips would be about a foot apart from each other if I was like trying to grab their circumference.
Huh.
Mass.
That's that's pretty big, dude.
That's what I was thinking. But then I
And
was
you
also thinking, you know what? Like those things like took off and realized they were being hunted like crazy. I think they're almost extinct.
yeah, that's what happens. They just rape the fucking resource out of its life into extinction. Doesn't matter what it is, they're just gonna whatever it is, they're gonna take it and just run with it, right?
Yeah,
Such greedy asshole motherfuckers.
it's really remote and it's really difficult to get there.
Yeah, that's cool. That's the way it should be. If it's gonna be something where it's highly prized or desired and should only be for people who actually appreciate it, you know, instead of whatever. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, yeah. Instead of it being commercialized and for
Yeah, all that. Dude, money is such a bitch, man. It causes so many problems in so many different ways. It's just, I don't know.
well, I think money is the conduit for it's the connector. The real underlying root is greed and I think probably jealousy.
Yeah,
You
that
know,
too.
like, and the two feed off of each other, and so if there's either greed or jealousy in one's heart, um, the other can feed off of it. But that's I think that's where it comes from. Primarily greed, I think, and then usually the jealousy comes after the greed.
Yeah, I agree with you on that for sure.
Yeah.
Totally.
It's sad, but like it's been like that. We know it's been like that for thousands and thousands of years.
Yeah, I'm pretty much am right there on that with you too. Same exact thoughts. I think that money isn't like the root of all evil though. Everybody else like says or thinks that money is the root of all evil. Me, I think
It's the passion and it's the obsession of
okay,
money.
there you go. That's it right there. So you think the same exact what I think then. The love of
It's the
money is
energy.
what's
It's
the
the
root of all
energy,
evil.
right? Because money is inert. It's like a rock sitting in the ground. It in and of itself has no power, right? It's the energy, right? It's the lust. There you go. The lust for money. That's what
Yeah.
evil
It
is. Yeah,
love, lust, or any of those. It just doesn't matter if you're obsessed with it and crave it and have a need for it and that bad.
yeah.
Yeah,
And that falls under power and control as well, I think.
right. And it's actually what is going on is it's them that's being controlled by the money, not them controlling the money or being in control of it. They're out of control, bro. If they're at that point, they're out of control. But yeah,
Like, don't get me wrong. I think it's great to have a good, healthy, healthy desire to be entrepreneurial and make money.
yeah, yeah. It is a good thing to have because when you don't even care about like having the desire to go out and make something productive, money or not money wise, it doesn't matter. It's like when you lose that,
Yeah,
what's life worth?
it's difficult to support a sloth.
It is, let alone your own sloth self, and then I don't know, whoever else.
Mhm.
Everybody seems like they come with kids these days. You can't get like a single person that doesn't have kids,
Oh,
unless you're right at a high school or something. Maybe I don't know, but
yeah.
that's
I don't worry about that.
it is
I
what it
don't think.
is.
I'll tell you what. Like, okay, a friend of a friend said, "Hey, Jam, like it's just as well if she is a single mom because that means she already got that out of her system. She got what she really wanted, and now she's looking for a life partner.
Yeah, that's
Because, like, in that guy's mind, women's biological clock is different than a man's,
yeah,
and so
yeah, that's
they
true.
have a sense of urgency to have children if they want to, right? They know they've got a finite timeline, and
Yeah, they're
so
definitely different
yeah,
clockwise.
if she has them, you know, presumably and hopefully she has her situation under control so that she's not going to try to launch all her liabilities on you, right? But
Yeah,
other than that, like he's like, I've got no problem with that.
yeah,
Where I have a problem is when it's when there's infidelity.
yeah.
That's
That's
that's a freaking issue, and it bugs me. And um, that's how I look at that.
yeah. I the way I look at that, I feel the same way with you too there. But I look at it like for me, I'm down with the whole Middle Easterners rules on that kind of situation personally. If you know what I'm saying, because I
Yeah,
think till this day they still do that.
yeah,
But I could be wrong. I don't know. I wish sure as hell wouldn't want to live there and be one of those kind of people though, or a criminal of any sorts. Fuck that.
yeah. It's a wild world, man. Like you never know. Any one of us could have actually been born. Like,
Right?
what are the
And born
odds?
there. Yeah, that would have been crazy.
What are the odds that you were born to begin with? Right, one in a quadrillion, or at least one in a trillion, that you were born at all.
Opposed to wind up like in a sock or in a tissue or
Let
something
alone
flushed down the
being
toilet.
born in the USA, right? Or not
Yeah.
being born some frickin' animal.
East Hadley of Cheech and Chong. Yeah. And even surviving birth. That's another thing
Yeah.
that factors in.
Anyway, it's getting to that point of the day now where
Yeah, it
I
is.
can even recognize that I'm not making sense when I'm talking. So,
Right? That's all right. I know what you're saying though. I'm getting it. But I'm feeling the same way too. I don't even know what time it is really. Oh, it's only 1:30. Oh, okay.
okay, it's
That's not
4:22
too
here.
bad. But it's 4:20 there, yeah, because you got quite a few hours ahead than me.
Yeah.
Right on, man. We'll take it easy. That was awesome. It's always fun talking with you, man.
Hey, it's good to see you too.
That's good
And
times.
Take it easy. And hey, man, I hope that that egg turns into a really freaking cool project.
Right on. Thanks. Thanks for, yeah, wishing some positive energy on that one.
Yeah.
Appreciate it. I hope it does too, and I'll keep you up to date and informed on what happens with it for sure.
Let me know, and don't forget to drop a video about that sound blast that you captured. Upload a video on that.
On which one?
You're talking about the sound blast from the earthquake.
Oh, I don't. Yeah, I don't think I have that though.
Yeah. Okay, man. Have a
But
good
I
night.
will. Right
Okay.
on, brother. Take
Right
it
on.
easy.
Ciao.
That was good times, man. Good times. We always have a good time talking about like nothing. I don't even know because there's never ever any kind of objective or usually it's just whatever you want to comes up. I don't know. It always turns out pretty good though, even if it's like nothing. We've talked about so many different things. Oh yeah, okay, I know what you have to think about that one. Yeah, yeah, good dude, man. Good people. It's kind of weird. What kitty? Meow. I gotta go check on my kitty. She's getting all like, I have to definitely fix her. Hey, and thanks for the sound check. I really appreciate the appreciation of that. Very much appreciatively appreciating it. I was wondering why my stuff wasn't. Oh yeah, cool. Shiver me timbers. Dr. Dre kind of something. So one of these days. These speakers like kind of suck. They don't really. Those kind of like to turn themselves off, like when they're not getting any frequency through them. So they shut off like randomly all the time until you crank like the volume part. I'm sure there's probably a solution to fix that. Maybe I don't know. I'd have to try to figure it out. So what I should do is figure out which ones are the cool ones that I like the most and like assign them to these numbers so they're like always there. Dude, Kitty, she sounds like she's like, I don't even know. She got hit by a fucking freight train or something. Seriously. Come on, Kitty. She's probably like, well, if you would have carpet for me to rub my butt on or something. Some of those sounds I don't even know how they make that shit. Ain't doing fun. Oh, wait. Hold on. One's pretty lame. There's only like really like maybe 10 to 50% that's like good. Shoot one of those fucking expansion packs, like for real. So there's something like that's missing from that or something. I wonder what that lady did with that fucking thing that she had, that like eel thing. I wonder if it's still even alive, dude. The eel lady, man, how could you forget that shit? That's fucking nuts. there's that one left up from Kung Fu or whatever video game it was. Okay, right there. Yeah. I think it's too much complex for a zoo animal to learn how to play these piano keys and shit, right? Hard to get their little fingers in there and shit. What? You gotta be good at it though. Then you'll get it. Gotta practice. Weak sounds. I've put all the ones that are like worth something down on the favorites or something. Hey, kitty. Can't remember. It's been like fucking 30 some odd years or something. Where did it go? Something like that. I think it's like that, something like that. Something flat earth, huh? Flat earth's pretty cool. Pretty shit sound too.